This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the BYU Cougars against the Penn State Nitt Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
I caught up with the Nitt Lions head coach before the game. He understands his running back has had so much attention, winning the Heisman Trophy, all of the rounds that he makes with those banquets and awards. But now is the time to turn their focus back to winning this big playoff game. He understands the box will be loaded. The defense will have all of their attention on trying to stop the running back. He said the balance we have to strike here early in the first quarter is get other guys involved, make them loosen up that box, and show them that we're more than just one player. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Penn State Nitt Lions offense comes on the field first today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the
season opening. He's got the first and still going. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the...
He's got a crease. Breaks it. Here he goes. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. An explosive play for a guy who's had such a solid season, Joe. And this is why you go to the portal to get a stud running back. A must-win game, and you can lean on him here.
This has been such a win-win out of the portal. Obviously, you're getting great run game as a team, but for this player, an opportunity to really be the featured back, and he has taken advantage, and he's doing it again here in the playoff. What a great player.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Nitt Lions. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. The line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And here comes the BYU offense for the first time. This is a moment to cherish for this Cougars program in the playoff after falling one step short a year ago, losing the conference championship game to Texas Tech.
And Chris, this is one of the more underrated programs that we have in college football. They've been so consistent over the last couple of years. Just those one step short of making this playoff, but here they are. If they can win the line of scrimmage and maintain that Cougar-oriented football of physical, toughness, all of those things running the rock, I think that they're going to have a great chance today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pulls it in. It's Casper. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Running back has it on a screen now. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. 3 receivers in a bunch formation as they come up on second and inches. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Stoppage after the play. It looks like a Penn State player down on the field. This is the 6th play on the drive. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up 4th. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Stoppage after the play. It looks like a Penn State player down on the field. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Nitt Lions offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Hand off to the single back. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
He's got space. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Becht. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Grabs it with one hand for a huge gain. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Nitt Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Stoppage after the play. It looks like a Penn State player down on the field. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Short throw complete to the tight end. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. The short gain makes it 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. Nitt Lions are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Touchdown, Penn State. Barrels into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bachmeyer. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Delayed handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the ground, it's Martin. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Breaking tackles and going. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So 2nd and 6 now. You pick up 4 on first. Dropping back. It's Bachmeier. Finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Ball handed to the running back, and they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. It's Penn State in front as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Give it to the back again. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognized.
Touchdown, BYU. They finish off the scoring drive.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see what this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Got an opening here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Trying to find room. It's Hansen. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Looking to throw. It's Becht. Here comes the pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
The Nitt Lions will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. They'll hand it off. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Stoppage after the play. It looks like a Penn State player down on the field. Looks like it's their senior quarterback, the last guy they can afford to lose. We'll get an update from Holly as soon as we can. The sack moves them into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
And he's got it, no problem.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive. You ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Cougars will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Dropping back, it's Becht. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. Now the Cougars are going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. the shotgun. He'll hand it off. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to... This fumble moving the other direction.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Look out, he's got space ahead. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
The pressure's on. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Snags the quick throw. Now a timeout taken by BYU, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
This is a great job defensively on two fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Timeout taken by the Cougars. They don't have any left now. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. One more play before they head to the locker room. Using his legs, it's Hansen. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The Nitt Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Defense makes another stop. Third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Nitt Lions will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And there's the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. Escape, it's a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
Third down play for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the Cougars bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. And the Nitt Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be fourth down and just inches. The Nitt Lions will have to kick this away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he spins free. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. QB keeper all the way. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. An important third down attempt for this offense. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long. The Cougars will line up to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Stoppage after the play. It looks like a Penn State player down in the field. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Testing the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They test the middle, but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And he's able to send the punt away. And here's the return now from midfield. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaking tackles. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Brigham Young. Here comes the point after attempt.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. And this playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Breaking into the clear. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Their senior running back could be a crucial loss. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? To throw, it's Becht. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains.
It's caught. He's got room. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Chris is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Oh, it's the biggest play of the game, trying to win it in regulation, but now a turnover is giving the other team a great opportunity.
Oh, Chris, you're just sick for this quarterback. You know he's going out there trying to make a play, get his team into scoring position, but you just can't make that throw in this moment. And now what an opportunity. Like you said, now our guy's trotting on the field. He's got a drive to go down and win the game. What a moment. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Ball handed off. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Stoppage after the play. It looks like a Penn State player down on the field. Athletic trainers come out to check out the situation, and we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. As they check out the injured player, we'll take a timeout. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. To throw, it's Bachmeier. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Cougars will have to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Poor starting field position here for the offense. Using his legs, it's Hansen. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires quickly to the left. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
After the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Senior linebacker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Looks like BYU will have the 1st down. After the last play, there's an injured BYU player on the field. The athletic training staff will check it out, so we'll step aside. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Handoff to the receiver on 1st and goal. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. No, he didn't get in. He stopped short. It'll bring up 3rd and goal. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it near the plus 45. Comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. This team just continues to impress, back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seams out. They're into the semifinals.